Yes, hello folks, welcome back. I'm hoping you're doing well wherever you are. And today, William Ruto, of course, alirudi jana. And of course, he had a long week in America. He went there, akakutana na kina Trump, and he had this powerful speech pale UN Assembly, even though no one was there to listen to him. And we all saw those clips. All leaders went away, hawakutaka kusikiza uongo. And Ruto, indeed, he now is sure that he's only powerful here in Kenya. Huko nje, ni kama ana say. Why? Because some say that he is the worst president in the world. For example, ukisikia interview.
It must have been quite painful when you're described as the worst president. You saw that.
There is all manner of stories all over as to.
How did you take that?
I also saw one saying that Nairobi is the capital of Africa. So there is all manner of things in the social media. But you see, as a leader, you must keep the focus.
How hard is that?
It's quite difficult because there is so much noise sometimes, there is so much action sometimes, and it is easy to be dissuaded or it is easy to be misled.
Yes, he was just being asked, how do you feel kuambiwa you are the worst president? Of course, that question in Ruto, and of course, I opined in the other videos his reaction. So today's podcast is not about, how he was humiliated in America. Leo tunaongelea kuhusu how Ruto alikuwa ignored by Kenyans. He returned yesterday, and angalia picture, like you see, this is the head of state passing, anatembea, anapita. And of course, we're expecting people to be shocked. Watu wangalie hiyo convoy, watu wangalie pikipiki, watu wangalie, the 20 vehicles. You see, whenever president anapita, unakuwa na over 10 vehicles zinapita. But people see Ruto as a boda guy mwenye anapita. Boda guys should not come at me. I'm just trying to say that as a normal, passerby, and put it that way. Because we could see how the crowd was minding their business. Despite the siren, the commotion, and everything, no one was there to actually even look at the president. Remember, this head of state, and it's been out there for like the whole week. So we were expecting people to say, hey, amefika, amerudi. People went to wave, but no one. Of course, you and I know why Kenyans wana haja na Ruto. We all know that. We are not hating here. We are just saying things the way they are on the ground. Okay? We all know why Kenyans no longer. In fact, I've been going around the country, and one thing I realized that people don't even care the presidency. As in, they don't care about it, because as in, watu wameumia Kenya, watu wamekaa njaa, watu wana makazi, watu wana pesa, to a point whereby they don't care who is the president, who is what. They're just desperate. Okay? And of course, when they see the president, making blunders after blunders, lying every time, akienda America anadanganya, akienda wapi anadanganya, and the guy, the man is just lying all over. So he has himself to blame for whatever is happening to him right now. Kweli, he has himself to blame. He doesn't need to blame anyone for his own downfall. Yeah, and of course we are seeing now politics in Kenya has taken a new twist, and now you're talking about the opposition taking over. Tunaongelea kuhusu Gachagua, Kalonzo, Uhuru, Matiangi having a pact that will take William Ruto home. And I've been opining in this channel that next election won't be about, I don't know what uyu ama uyu. It will be about, sending Ruto home. You see, whenever you're sending Ruto home, a president home, it doesn't matter who he fights against. Ruto saizi akivai against Wajakoya, I'm telling you, people will vote for Wajakoya. Hey. Ruto akivai against Kalonzo, of course, automatically, people will vote for Kalonzo Musyoka. The whole country, I'm telling you. In fact, I even said that there's no way Raila Odinga will help Ruto in this coming election.
And look at what we have signed. And we must remain as ODM. And we've signed and agreed that we'll work together up to 2027. We have not passed any resolution as a party to say how we are going to go into the election of 2027. So wherever you are, don't commit the party to some things which have not been discussed. Let those things be discussed first. We are ODM. Who's told you that ODM will not have a candidate in 2027? Who has told you? So first, think as ODM. We have a clear plan that we have negotiated and we have agreed on, and let us continue to implement that plan. Other decisions we'll take when the time comes.
Because the damage is just, it's just mental, as in the damage Kenyans have gone through, Ruto has caused, it's just mental, nimbaya. And people don't even, as in, Ruto Komal Flani, I'm a president actually, like Ruto now. People don't even bother to go there, kujionea, because people just tired. People have lost that respect. In fact, people have lost ile heshima ya presidency. To the point whereby, right now, you're seeing Ruto is having so many nicknames. Kasonko, Kaongo, Zakayo, I don't know what. Why? Because people have lost respect kwa hiyo kiti. Why do you think people have lost respect? The president knows why. He has made people not to believe in presidency because of uongo na kila kitu. Now, this youth trip has shown, as in it has just told Kenyans that indeed Kenya has a long way to go. Because kama rais wetu na akienda America, even heads of states can't just even sit down and listen to him. It means that the country has a long way to go. Like, it means that Kenya ni nchi imeharibiwa na viongozi wetu. Of course, we saw some 2 months ago how America inapanga you see, they are trying to investigate William Ruto about matters pertaining mambo ya Shabab, na mambo ya, you'll forgive me, niko na homa, forgive me for my voice, mambo ya, you see, Sudan, that he is sending weapons to Sudan. So America is not easy. They work on evidence, and now they have lost respect for William Samoei Ruto. So it's written yesterday. Well, I'm sure right now in status, amekaa chini anaangalia naona kweli these people don't want me. Yeah. So what do you think is the solution? What do you think should tell Kenyans? Should they tell Kenyans that he's resigning? Should they tell Kenyans that he's actually going to, he won't vie again? He will actually, let other people contest? Of course, no. Power is so sweet, and I don't think that can happen in Africa. A president in Africa has power. We have seen Museveni, almost ruling for 40 years. But as he has to vie. Of course, after vying, not will happen, he will rig his way in. It's a reality. Yeah, in Africa, power, people don't leave power that easily. We saw Mugabe in Zimbabwe. What happened? Mugabe alikalia kiti kama Museveni. The army was the one that removed him. Walimwenda State House wakamtoa. So in Africa, power is in Barachi. That's how it is. So in this case, see in Kenya it's different. Because Kenya Ruto is actually, you see, Kenya is a learned country. Watu wana degree, watu wamesoma. And people don't take stupidity. And people would rather give maisha yao iende, lakini they save the country. And we saw it during the Gen Z revolution. We saw how Kenyans walijitokeza. So you see, well, they were shot dead, but they didn't give up because they wanted a new country. So Ruto is different because yeye anaface watu wenye mtaki. So do you think William Ruto will actually vie 2027? What advice would you give him? Ungemwambia avai ama ungemwambia achie mtu mwingine acheke shagwa? Comment then, of course. I see you soon. Thank you.